Hi there, and thanks for joining us. I'm Alexis Rogers. We're following a developing story out of South Minneapolis where a car drove into a tobacco shop overnight. It happened around 1:30 a.m. at 46 and Nicollet Avenue. Our crews were on the scene when the car was towed out of the building. The owner was also on the scene cleaning up with his family. Now, he tells us that similar incidents have also happened in 2020 and 2021. No word yet on any arrests at this time. Well, today, 3 adults are facing charges linked to the fights that shut down St. Louis Park High School last week. Classes were canceled last Friday after 2 fights and 2 arrests. Documents show a mother and her 2 adult children are now facing riot and assault charges. Police believe they're primarily responsible for starting the second fight after classes. Students returned to school Monday with new safety measures in place, including increased police and administrative presence. Well, today we're learning more about a tentative deal reached within the Anoka-Hennepin School District. For months, teachers in the district have been working without a contract. Today, our crews are talking with a leader in their union to learn more about what they'll be doing and what they'll be voting on. Our January warm-up means ice conditions are already changing, and that could become dangerous. Michelle Beck shows us what we need to watch out for.
We're on Lake Minnetonka, where behind me you can see there's water on the surface and just a lot of slush overall here. The ice is not normal for this time of year. That's according to Minnesota DNR, and now with the rain, wind, and the warm weather stretch, it is only going to get worse. Remember, the DNR does not measure ice thickness on Minnesota lakes, so you should check for ice thickness. Also look at the quality of the ice. Look for clear, new ice, and if you see white ice, you should double the thickness recommendations.
Even though we had this week or two of really cold weather and good ice formation, it wasn't enough to get us back to what's normal this time of year. So the ice is thinner and weaker in a lot of spots, and now with this warm-up, it will impact the ice.
As early as today, do consider taking out some of those ice houses that you may be keeping out on the lakes, and also consider not taking your heavy equipment or vehicles into the lakes. Those both are recommendations coming from the DNR. At Lake Minnetonka, Michelle Beck, KARE 11 News.
And for the first time in 19 years, the remainder of the U.S. Pond Hockey Championship has been canceled because of the weather. Right now, there's too much water and slush on top of the ice. Organizers say they couldn't confidently hold the competition knowing that players' safety would be at risk. All of the players impacted this weekend are guaranteed a spot for next year. Along with more warm temperatures, we're also seeing foggy weather ahead into the weekend. Ben, when we took our dog out today, it was just muddy everywhere. When can we expect the sun to come up?
Well, eventually the sun will come out. Well, I think there's a song about that. The sun will come out tomorrow. In fact, maybe a couple of peaks of sunshine tomorrow, but it's Sunday and especially early next week when you can expect to see more widespread blue sky. The positive news about this morning and this early afternoon is the fog we saw earlier today is lifting. You can see visibility has improved dramatically across the majority of the state. Now, we still have these low-hanging clouds, and you can still expect some patchy areas of drizzle and mist, but we're also seeing temperatures well above the freezing mark. So what that means is we don't have to worry about the formation of any ice due to freezing drizzle or anything like that. Current temperature is 39 degrees. It's pretty much where we're going to hang out for the remainder of the day today. And temperatures, believe it or not, are going to get a whole lot warmer before they get colder. We'll talk more about that warmer stretch of weather and more about that sunshine in the forecast later this weekend and into early next week. That's coming up in a few minutes.
Ben, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Well, developing now in London, King Charles is in the hospital for a surgery for an enlarged prostate. It's still unclear how long he'll be there, but Buckingham Palace says he's expected to have a quick recovery. His operation is at the same clinic where Princess Kate is being treated following an abdominal surgery.